Honestly. It's not even like I do this stuff deliberately. Mic check, mic check. So, mic check, mic check. Welcome to Ghostrunning, the Comeuppanceaning. So, mic check, mic check. I deserve a decent comeuppance after a decent rant about like the warehouse that I work in. Oh god, I'm gonna die so many times. Where do I usually put my thing for Ghostrunning? I'll leave it there. It should be fine. So I've got a pot of chili con carne on the stove, which is coming on like, oh my god, I can't even talk. Which is coming along quite nicely. And I actually discovered the other day that my firewall has been interfering with Ghostrunning, which is strange. In fact, I don't even think my firewall is running at the moment. Why is this so? No, it's running. Which is like, why isn't it minimized? Like a different window. But it's been there the whole time. I'm so used to it. I'm still not going to test it with DirectX 11 though. Oh, sorry, DirectX 12. Fuck, I'm losing it. It's hilarious. This is going to be interesting because I'm already half cut. Plus I've got food cooking. Plus I've had a good rant today, so I've got all the angst out of my system. Still the best soundtrack. Okay. So everything's set up alright except for chat. And now we have chat. So I don't know, but I'm ready to get my ass kicked. No reloads. None. Not allowed. I'm allowed to die, but no reloads.
You're
Alright.
alive.
Every 15 minutes I'm
Can
gonna have
you
to
hear
check the
me?
pot I've got on the stove.
They are already looking for you.
Oh god, what have I got myself into?
Relax. Your implants are still adjusting to the software.
I have
in
no
a
idea what
prison.
I'm doing.
I can calibrate only your basic protocols from in here. It'll have to suffice for now.
A trespasser spotted at Metro Station.
This is bad. You'll have to fight your way out of here. The air ducts lead to another sector. God, your software is a mess. I've rebooted your acceleration module. You should be able to squeeze through that turbine. You can use acceleration while in the air.
The trespasser
Fuck,
is
I
in the
already
air
died.
ducts.
That's hilarious.
Careful now. Careful now. They'll be waiting for you. Initiating the sensory boost. Focus. Talk. Go for the kill. Well done. But you won't last long in this state. You have to get me out of prison so I can get your software in order.
Oh,
You
my
have to get me
timing
out
is
of
so
prison
off.
so I can get your software in order. I'm being held outside this dome zone.
Ooh, shot in the back too. I think I've died in every area you can die so far.
Use
not
the
very
surfaces
Ghostrunner-y.
to your advantage. Slide to gain speed. These sewers.
Hey, one practice run. I mean, I've got to warm up to this shit, right? I haven't played it in weeks. Yeah, it's just that tricky. Like you have to play it right.
Signal.
Yeah, okay. That's the only restart I'm allowed.
You're
So no more
alive.
crazy shit.
Can you hear me? They are already looking for you. Relax. Your implants are still adjusting to the software. I'm in a prison. I can calibrate only your basic protocols from in here. It'll have to suffice for now.
A trespasser spotted at Metro Station.
This is bad. You'll have to fight your way out of here. The air ducts lead to another sector. God, your software is a mess. I've rebooted your acceleration module. You should be able to squeeze through that turbine. You can use acceleration while in the air.
The trespasser is in the air ducts.
Focus. Dog, go for the kill. Well done, but you won't last long in this state. You have to get me out of prison so I can get your software in order. I'm being held
Get
outside
wrecked,
the
son.
stone zone.
Oh, I get wrecked twice! Fuck you! Alright. Oh. You can't let emotions dictate how you play this. Like, you gotta be cool and calm, right? And I'll die. I'll die within 5 seconds. Like,
Follow
that's
the
how you're
pipes
gonna
to
play
get
it.
out in the open.
As soon as you start being like all Call of Duty on this shit, it
Use
bites
the
you
surfaces
hard.
to your advantage. Slide to gain speed. These sewers.
Getting fucking wrecked. You screw up the timing on one, two, it screws up the timing on the rest of them because they all fire at kind of the same time.
I know I'm talking to you. It's only a matter of time before they breach the doors to my cell. Find me before they get inside.
I made it! Somewhat
Dome
alive.
on lockdown.
Each guard has a built-in lockdown key. Disabling them will unlock the doors.
Tenants found outside their homes will be considered part of the rebel forces and treated as such. Lockdown lifted.
Go.
I don't think my time would be very good, but like fuck. So 6 deaths. Yeah, it's not my best time, but it'll do. Bear it back to stirring chili. Next level. It's funny how stirring the pot is such like a weird acronym for life. I mean, if you don't stir the pot, you never get anything done. You just end up with like a burnt mess. So variety is the spice of life, using cooking metaphors until the sun goes down. Or up in my case. You can't get anything done without breaking a few eggs. Am I right? Don't even get me started on potatoes. You can mash them, bash them, stick them in a stew. Or shrimp. Roast shrimp. Fried shrimp. Barbecued shrimp. Marinated shrimp. Gumbo shrimp. Shrimp paella. Okay, they're way too foggy. I already need to buy a new pair of glasses, because like the shadow resistant coating on these is fine, but like the polarization's already died a bit, so it ain't as polarized as it used to be. And it's actually incredibly noticeable. Like these aren't sunglasses, like I can actually see through them fairly well. They only block out like the I'd say the probably maybe the blue wavelength of light. Fried shrimp. Gumbo shrimp. You get so many people like joining to watch for like 1 second. It's like, stick around for the madness and shenanigans. I suppose people don't appreciate slapstick comedy anymore as much as people used to. Like someone trying to play Ghostrunner wearing sunglasses.
Prison towers up ahead. Hope you're not afraid of heights. That beats you.
Oh my god. The music isn't even playing. Oh, it's because there's new music. That's the best thing about the game, and I've got the music turned off. No wonder. Alright. Now I'm in mode.
I can't hold it longer. Find my cell. There's little time.
Too late on that one. Plus you can actually kind of hear when they fire. So like if you're not listening for those cues, it's kind of like a bad idea.
Take care of the guards first.
Prisoner termination protocol initiated.
Alright. Slow and steady wins the race, right? At least that's what you'd think. Who needs the hook? I'll try and go left or right. So like I'll try and do like a full like left right clear. Cause I'm gonna die a lot of times doing it. Might as well make it fun, right? Done.
Prisoner threat level extremely high. Prisoner released.
Free
Now we get the
at
fun part, which is
last.
just like basically
Pleasure
the
to meet
bullshit
you.
part.
Face to face, that is. Now,
I mean,
let's
face
take
to
a look
AI.
inside. This may feel a little strange.
So this is the person who took my brain and transferred it into a machine.
Welcome to Cybervoid. Time to fix you up. You can talk here, by the way.
Who are you?
I shall only communicate in burps.
You can call me Architect.
Who am I?
You're a ghost runner. Number 74, to be precise.
Yeah, no wonder.
That will have to do for now. Your physical body
Give us like
is
such
vulnerable.
bad like
Time
control
runs
systems.
slower here. But we
It's
should
like, how many times did he create like the same Ghost Runner and had him die on the same obstacle course? Just to get to this point. Probably 74. I understand where this is going.
still hurry. Just keep moving. I will take care of your recalibration.
I remember a fight. Others like me. A fall.
You've been cast down from Dharma City to the base district. It's a miracle to survive a fall like that. Even for someone like you.
A ghost runner.
Yes. You were bodyguards, peacekeepers, arbitrators, and anything else we needed you to be. You tried to stop the coup.
There was a woman.
The name is Mara, or the Keymaster, as she calls herself now. 20 years ago, she stood against me.
It was you I was trying to save.
You failed. I died. My body did anyway. Thanks to the precautions I had taken, I'm still here. Although this form has its limitations.
Are you an AI?
You could say that. You could also say Dharma Tower is a skyscraper.
Just die here.
Technically correct.
What is the tower then?
Humanity's home. A megastructure that once housed a million. It had been under my care since its creation. Almost a century ago. I served the people, kept them safe,
It's like a shortcut.
maintained the shelter I could
Death is a
fight.
shortcut.
But Mara had her own plan. She became the sole ruler of Dharma Tower. Ruining
like,
what
the
I've
key to
built,
playing this game is
bringing
not to
us
take it
back to the
personally.
verge of
When
extinction.
you die every
Why
time.
can't this place be normal?
Oh, it's perfectly normal. It's you that has become incompatible. The incompetent repairs you were subjected to made you divergent. You no longer function like a ghost runner is supposed to. But we'll change that.
Jump too hard, too fast.
Who repaired me?
That would be the Climbers, a group of rebels that tried to oppose Mara.
Oh, that lift. That
Where are
sounds fun.
they?
Dead, I'm afraid. They'd been killed before I managed to contact you. But there's no time to worry about them now. We're almost done here. Press on.
I've died so many times already.
How did she manage to win?
I was stabbed in the back. We both were, you and I.
Who was she?
Was? A dear friend. A trusted partner. A brilliant scientist. Who is she now is the question you should be asking. And you wouldn't like the answer. No one among the people of Dharma Tower would.
I need more answers.
And you will get them. For now, trust me. The Keymaster is your enemy and a tyrant.
Yeah, trust the people who made this game? Yeah, sure.
What do you want me to do?
Kill Mara, of course.
Boink.
To be able to do that, you'll have to relearn a few things and tweak your performance. But first, jump. We need to get back.
Yeah, right. You need to get back. That took like 7 minutes. Stir the pot. Yeah, so when I make chili con carne, or Khan, I make it like mapo tofu, except for without the tofu and with kidney beans. And like maybe onions and stuff. I still use Szechuan peppercorns, and I use like cups of like Korean chili. So like, not seeds, but like dried Korean chilies. That stuff is potent. I've already had dinner. I'm making it for tomorrow, like the day after. But the problem is like when you use refried beans, because I use like refried pinto beans. I know, right? An Australian making chili with refried beans. It's actually a crazy thing, right? We make it all the time. But like with an Asian twist to it. So it's got like a tamari soy sauce, like Worcestershire sauce, like plenty of like pepper steak seasoning. It's actually a weird one. And use like Italian tin tomatoes, so I use like a herb and garlic one. And I also usually use a tin of like skinned whole tomatoes. So you gotta break it up as you cook it. Because it's got the refried beans in it, you actually kind of have to...
Is one of the few remaining
shut up.
mainframes located in
Because it's
an
got
old
the refried
mining
beans in it,
tower.
you also have to stir
We
it
can
fairly
use it
often.
to correct the corrupted parts of your code, and hopefully restore your more sophisticated functions.
Hopefully.
There's
Sophisticated.
no guarantee the data will be intact.
Very
But
sophisticated.
we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Oop, that was close.
Our goal lies far above, at the core of Dharma City. This means we'll need to get out of the base district. With the chaos the rebels caused, it's going to be troublesome.
How can you assist me?
In combat, I'm afraid I can't. Cybervoid Remnant is the only medium I can interact with. I will be able to help you with your upgrades once we find the mainframe. Apart from that, just think of me as a voice in your head, one that you should listen to
Yeah,
if you want to stay alive.
I need more voices in my head. That's always good.
This is Zoe Avila of the Climbers Rebellion. If there's anybody alive out there, please respond.
You said they were dead.
They are, except for her, it seems.
Ooh.
No one will answer this broadcast. Trust me, I keep track of any potential assets. And a single, desperate survivor is no asset. The Keymaster Guard is patrolling the area. They may have located the mainframe.
Can they use it?
No, but they can destroy it, like they did to most of the Cybervoid hardware.
This is Zoe Avila of the Climbers. Please, can anybody hear me? Anybody?
This is... Ghostrunner.
The Ghostrunner? Jack, you're awake!
Yes.
How? We've been rebuilding you for months. We tried everything we could to wake you up, but you never would.
It wasn't up to me.
Fun and games time. Called it.
If you were there when they came for us, it would have been different. We might have had a chance. What are you going to do? The fifth is still crawling with keys.
Help.
Keys?
Fuck.
Oh, the Keymaster Guard, bandits and thugs that Mara armed and sent against us.
I'm going after her.
After the Keymaster? Alone? That's insane. But
That's right.
if anyone can do it, it's definitely you.
So which way is it? I've lost all sense of perception now. I think it's that way. Definitely that way. Seems to be the way that I'm dying. Yeah, get stuffed. So he's trying to follow. I'll do it.
You're gonna need someone to guide you and keep an eye out for threats. What do you say? Want my help?
Yes.
Good. I need to move to a safer location and hook up to the network. I'll contact you once I scrounge up some gear. Zoe out.
Now the real fun begins, right? Yeah.
assistance of a failed rebel when you already have my help?
They fixed me.
Barely. I'd been waiting for them to properly rebuild you,
Come on.
but Mara cut their time short.
Why didn't you contact them?
The climbers? To what purpose? The poor souls never stood a chance against Mara. Fixing you was the only thing they could help me with, and they were already on it.
Oh, the fun part. Ah! No, I want to go this way, not that way.
The mainframe we're after used to run all of the Sector 5's operations. That's where we are, in case you were wondering. They're closing in on the server room. Hurry.
Can't it be accessed remotely?
We wouldn't be here if it could. Cyber Void has been fractured, broken into countless disconnected pieces. It's like puddles of water, left over after the lake has been drained.
Yeah. Get stuffed.
Yes, this is it. Jump in.
This place again.
This
Oh, you mean the
place
mildly
is where
amusing
we'll
trap
find the
room.
means to fight our enemy.
What do I do?
It's in your instincts to navigate the cyber void. In most cases, you'll just have to focus on finding the right direction. After you're done with this particular jumble of code, you'll gain access to one of a Ghostrunner's most useful abilities. Look what these rebels did to your protocols. That's what happens when amateurs mess with perfection. I need you to start putting in some effort. Luckily, it should come to you naturally. You were born of machine as much as of...
Finally.
Excellent.
Gotta go stir the pot. One second. It's all starting to smell truly delicious. Yeah, so what was I doing? Something about falling.
Sometimes you will need to close in and attack simultaneously. Let me give you something to aim at. Focus. Visualize yourself. No, that's not the point. All at once.
And see, like, that's the weird thing. Like, this is such a hard one to do. Like, see how it goes like left, right, left, right?
No, focus. Again. Again. Again.
So it just doesn't want to let me do it. That's the thing. What if I went like middle, named it the guy at the back? Then it'll let me do it, which makes absolutely zero sense.
Once more. Take a breath. Picture your destination. Go, yes, you got them. The enemies won't line up for you. Adapt to their movement. Splendid. You can even use this technique to cut through projectiles. Give it a try. Very convenient, is it not? Clean up the stragglers and we can...
So like this is the first like kind of weird part, because you can set up like different upgrades and stuff that you can use. So it's like, well, blink extra charge would be always good, because like sometimes you fuck up and you just want to blink real quick. So that'll give you that. And you can also get a tactical overlay to see enemies before they see you, which is always good. And that's all you can actually unlock for the moment, like if you want to go that route.
Proceed.
I'll just leave.
No. We've worked hard to reconnect this node to the network. If they destroy it, we'll be affected. Let me put it another way. I cannot exist without Cybervoid, and you cannot exist without me.
Get wrecked.
These are just bandits loyal to the Keymaster, used by her to keep the base under control. You can expect more competent foes as we move higher up the tower.
No. Yeah, more competent foes, i.e. not me. No! Got it.
Mara killed 100 Ghostrunners.
99 to be precise. What of it?
How am I to fight her alone?
The climbers replaced many of your parts, but there were a few they couldn't find. Mara's kill switch among them, which means she can't shut you down again. Make no mistake, this fight won't be easy, but at least it will be fair.
Oh,
That's
no.
the last of them. Time to get back on track.
Where to?
Dharma City, of course. We'll need to use Amida Elevator Station. That's the fastest route by far. The base is Dharma's foundation, in more than one sense. It is the lifeblood of the tower's economy. Back in the Golden Age, there were enough goods produced here to satisfy the needs of all the residents. Of course, the upper levels had certain privileges. During Mara's coup, many of the facilities were damaged. Things have been in slow decline ever since. Nowadays, the area mostly serves as warehouses or gang hideouts, and a reminder of what Dharma used to be.
Which is?
Home. A safe haven for the survivors of the apocalypse.
You built this whole place?
I conceived it, designed it, and built it. I am the architect. Your optimization has improved, but it's far from perfect. We'll need to make another stop before visiting the Keymaster.
Only 11 deaths. 15 minutes. Fuck. I suppose that's probably better than previous attempts. Considering I'm not trying to like ace it. Oh, I should store the food. Okay, I'll finish this can, store food, bring back another can, then back on to the next level. The next level is when they start pulling out all those weird, like assault rifles, and after that it's like all the melee ones. So. Getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Take my clothes off. Alright. I should probably have a cigarette to chillax too. Because like, this game is quite hard. And like, I shouldn't take it too seriously. Like, that's the big mistake you can make with this game, is taking it too seriously. Then you end up like fucking LMFAO. Like fucking speedrunning the shit by like literally fucking playing the same map the same way every single fucking time. Yeah, like kudos to the people who have the patience to do that. But that's not me. I like playing the game. So how about the latest episode of Attack on Titan, right? I mean, like, finally, Eren's getting back at fucking Marley. It's so nice. Also, I do believe the latest English translation of Sword Art Online is dropping, if not yesterday, then tomorrow. If someone doesn't have a fan copy of that out within like 24 hours. Like, even if they do, I'll still be buying like the official one. But I want a web copy, not a fucking physical copy. I want to read that shit straight away. It's like SAO jumped on the survival game bandwagon. It only took him 10 years. A little bit late. Sword Art Online Minecraft Edition. But yeah, it's great to see like Eren getting back, and like Mikasa, his sister, is just like, you do realize you just killed a bunch of women, children, and all that sort of stuff. I'm like, yeah, so like the country that you're from, which is like locked themselves behind a wall and said, okay, leave us alone, we won't interfere with anyone else. They get invaded by other people using Titans to kill them. And 10 years later, Eren gets a little bit of revenge. Ooh, I don't know. I'm kind of gunning for like Eren. Marley can suck stick. They still have millions of Titans locked in those walls, and no one knows how to fight them. No one knows how to fight them without cannon. Comeuppance. Comeuppance, I say. Okay, let's continue up the tower.
Main factory complex.
Hello? Jack, can you hear me?
Why Jack?
Right. You wouldn't know. It's a code name we used for you during the repairs. Diego said you were all jacked up when he found you and it stuck. Do you mind if I call you that?
No.
Oh, come on. That sucked. You'd think you'd make it from there. You'll make it if you do this. Oh, come on. I can make it without that.
All set. I put together some gear. Once I plug in my Atma, I'll be able to monitor the key's communications and keep you updated.
Atma?
Atma chip, the standard neural implant. You must have heard of them. Basically simplified versions of your own Cortex interface. I'm gonna connect to your visual feed so I can guide you better. Can you grant me access?
Done.
And I'm in. Seeing the world from your perspective will make things much easier.
Oh, wrecked. Okay, gotta be a little bit more careful about this one. Get wrecked.
So you're going up to Dharma City.
No!
Yes.
Well, first you have to get through the
No,
base,
yes.
and much has changed since you've been gone.
I think she like hesitated because of how much I'm dying while she's talking to me. That's hilarious.
There is no law here anymore. Just the Keymaster's goons, pushing everyone around and shouting orders.
You didn't obey.
Some of us didn't.
You had visited the base often in the past. Towards the end of our time, this place became overrun with criminals. The Ghostrunners kept them at bay until Mara took over.
Okay. Down, boy.
These factories, everything they produce goes straight up to Dharma City. While the Keymaster and her lackeys live in luxury, we basers work our fingers to the bone our whole lives and don't see any of it.
How do you survive?
When I was little, we were given basic provisions, but each year we'd get less and less. If not for the black market, we would have all starved by now. Keymaster keeps taking while giving nothing back.
So you chose to fight.
Not much of a choice, really.
Efficiency of Dharma City hydroponic farms dwindles. Soon, even the upper levels will
Okay.
suffer.
I'll do it the hard way.
Even if she wanted to.
So it's gonna be like bounce, 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 jump.
Some decided to fight back. My parents, their friends, Saul, they weren't afraid to speak up against Mara and remind us
Okay.
that
Yeah,
things
I'll do it
used
the
to be
normal way.
different. The resistance started because some of us remembered the time before the Keymaster.
Why this title?
Supposedly, she wanted to unlock our chains, set us free. Yeah, right.
Free from the architect.
Probably. strange. The keys are nearly gone. They're not regrouping at the usual locations. They're just retreating.
Returning to the city.
Not returning. Leaving. Most of the keys are locals and never go up there. This is unusual.
Mara will never retreat. If she's withdrawing her forces, it is only because she has another way to stop us.
What way?
If I could read her mind, I would still be running things around here.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Oh no! Alright. Get wrecked, son! Oh, what? Okay, fine.
They're all heading towards Amida Station. Getting to the elevators is gonna be tricky. Wait,
What?
some of their units just changed course. They're
Coming back?
not exactly. Give me a minute.
The climbers were always out of their depth, even at full force. Why you believe she can be of help is beyond me.
She wants to fight.
It takes more than that to be useful.
Jack, I've intercepted the Key's orders. They're planning to shut down the sector's air filters.
What will that do?
Toxic dust from the outside will seep inside the tower. Thousands of innocent civilians will die. The entire 5th sector.
Which way to the filters?
Thank you.
That's fine. Only 18 deaths. Only. It's better than 50. Oh, reaching the 10 before 10 rule. Oh. Oh, hiccups. That's the other thing about inexperience, right? It's like you go to work where like 9 out of 10 people do drugs. And it's like, well, what happens when you don't get any drugs? Like you get shitty, you get pissed off and all that sort of shit. It's like, I'm like that every day. But like, yeah, dealing with people who are like perpetually on that shit, it's incredibly obvious, especially when everyone gets drug tested. Like, it's like drugs about them, okay? Like if you're in warehousing and you're doing drugs, you're in the wrong occupation. Should be working like concreting, right? They'll toughen you the fuck up. Like do some like fucking landscaping or something. Like not working around fucking machinery that can actually kill other people. Alright.
The air filtering facility is just ahead.
Why is Mara doing this?
It's punishment for rebelling against her. She wants to make an example of us, to keep the other sectors in line.
I mean, if you can't pass the saliva test, like that's what I think the test is. It's like not whether or not you can pass like a urine test or like a hair follicle test. It's like whether or not you can pass the saliva test. If you can't pass the saliva test, you shouldn't be working.
Sometimes even your current speed won't be enough. Look for cyber void.
Like for pot, anyway. Like if any other drugs are picked up at all on a urine test, like tweakers, people on fucking meth, all that sort of shit. Like, I hate to say it, but it's like, I've been homeless twice, right? I come from a very bad family. I'm basically like the white sheep of the family. Like, I'm the only one who went to university. And like, I went to uni and like I had to live with my family, all of whom were on drugs. And I couldn't study because like I couldn't sit in my room. Like I didn't have a constructive family. I didn't even trust my own family to make food. Like if my mum cooked dinner, I'd be like, no, I don't even trust to eat what you're making for dinner.
Uplinks to temporarily disable safety limiters and increase acceleration. Use them sparingly, though. You don't want to damage yourself.
What are these uplinks?
Think of them as loose cables you can grab onto for extra power, although they can be much more dangerous than electricity.
Why are they here?
They're what's left of cyber void infrastructure. At one point, the terminals were everywhere. Now, we must make do with scraps.
Direct.
Once they disable the facility, facility, the air will slowly become lethal. The children and the elderly will get sick first, but eventually, it'll kill everyone. The small turbines are responsible for internal circulation. It's the big one we have to worry about.
It's still
For now.
Look who showed up.
Okay. Oh, even after the slowdown. Fucking hell. Get wrecked. Okay. That's pretty cool. So all I gotta do really is go. Oh, he still got me. Alright. Oh, are you kidding? So, like at that speed, I can still like ricochet with something. Okay.
You are immune to this affliction.
Okay.
You were not conditioned to put the needs of the few over the needs of the many. And yet, you're being sidetracked by this girl's demands. I wonder.
There's gotta be a way for me to jump up though. Like that. Yeah, that'll do.
Be careful. There are keys everywhere.
They died as well.
Either they all have breathing gear or they have no idea. Either they all have breathing gear or they have no idea what's going on. The Keymaster recruits the most violent, not the brightest.
Okay. So I've gotta go. Ugh. They reload pretty quick. Can't underestimate the fuckers. They're all late. So you gotta treat them like they're late. Yeah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so, like, if I made it to that timeout thing first, I wouldn't have to deal with all that shit. At least that's what you think. But not in reality. Alright. Fuck you. That's what I'd do if I could do it. I'd be like... and then I'd move around the side. But... so like that's the only way, it's be like... shoot from the side. Oh fuck, that worked. Okay. Still doesn't work. No, fuck it. Hard way it is. You're kidding. Alright. That's insane. The difficulty there is so high. Oh. Hey, fuck you. That's just like fucking like literally impossible. Like they have to like predict so much fucking movement. Oh my fucking god! Okay. Okay. Like even when I vault around a corner, so I could be like, no, denied, and you can't even like latch onto the corner. Like how would you do it? Be like like you can reflect like one blast, but not two. Oh, I've died so many times now. So maybe if I go like left and left, well, that might survive for a while. Hey! I go left, right. No, you gotta go like right, left, right, and you still gotta be able to get across somehow. So it's gotta be like, and like even then, they still hit you. And that's like even when you're moving it like max. Yeah, because like it runs out like that quickly. No. You gotta do it like the old-fashioned way. Which is like this. You have to basically take this guy out, let them shoot at you. Without dying. That's just insane. Fuck it. Oh, it's so bad. I'll probably go... So close, actually. Like, that might work. So it's got to be around the corner first. So it's got to be like... Then it's got to be up. Oh, come on! It's so close. It's got to be like nail and precision to go the other way too. I'm sure that's not the way they intended it for it to be done. Alright. I still get killed. You gotta like nail those two guys, I reckon. Once you got those two guys, it's fine. Like that. Oh my god! That just took me like 40 tries.
Intact,
I
the
swear to
contamination
god.
is reversible. The Keymaster cares less about lives.
You'd be amazed, like, just how tight the timing has to be for that. That's just nuts. Fucking love it. So, just in case you just joined, which you probably just did, I'm making myself a cigarette because that took a lot of effort, and I have to stir a pot out in the kitchen. But if you're gonna wait a little bit, like, keep on going. I swear I time smoke breaks like wrong every single time. That one fight there probably took me about 10 minutes to get past. I do have chat, so if you want to chat, go for it. Back in a minute. Sorry for the AFK, but like if you've ever cooked like chili or anything with beans in it, you know that it like burns on the bottom of the pot quite quickly. So I gotta stir that fucker every 15 minutes, or every 10 minutes or so. Pardon moi. It's a sign. Alright.
And more about production lines.
It's like as soon as you get back, someone fucks off. That shit fucks me. I mean, like... It's like I can play when I'm good and ready, or I can wait for other people. But my chat's actually telling me that someone's fucked off, so... I apologize if you're still here, but I'm gonna sit back. At least finish this smoke. Gotta go back to work tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be good. 10 before 10 roll. The last drink.
keep trying to contact the other climbers, get help. No luck so far. Maybe they're laying low.
Maybe.
They're quite literally laying low on the ground, dead.
Like
How
that.
do you know?
I've seen the bodies. Some cameras around the base are still operational. The climbers have been expunged.
I don't need to kill these guys, do I? I can go straight past them, right? No, I gotta kill them. Swear to God. Okay, well, fuck you. Hello.
Warning. Air filtration system offline. Contamination imminent.
They turned off the main rotor, but there's still time to restart it.
Show me the way.
The people are weak, desperate. They need us to lead them, not the other way round. Ready yourself for what's coming. You can't afford to be distracted.
My memory's not coming back.
There's no guarantee it ever will. Don't worry. I'm here to tell you everything you need to know.
Okay. So we get from there to there, and through that. So the way to do that is from up there, I guess? Question mark. I think it's the first one I've gotten. Alright. Not gonna help. Okay. So through there. Up through there. Through there. Possibly. Yeah, I'm gonna go that way. Yep.
outside air breathable is a complicated process. It has to be done without compromising Dharma's outer integrity. The burst made a mess of the Earth's atmosphere. The filtering systems were designed to be durable and virtually foolproof. Unless, of course, some fool decides to turn them off. Slow down. This one is different.
How?
One way to find out. Close combat implants. Crude ones. Get used to them. Your opponent's capabilities are going to improve as we climb higher. Mara is saving her most dangerous hardware for her most trusted soldiers.
Managed to take some measurements, Jack. It's not looking good. The level of radiation in the air is rapidly increasing. People will soon feel the effects.
Oh, get fucked. Carried. Okay. Wait till they come back. Ooh, okay. Huh. Fuck you. Yeah, still get hit by the guy in the melee. Alright. Yeah, you. Yeah, I'm not entirely happy about that one. Get wrecked. But I like it. I'm intercepting him in midair, not the other way around. nasty. That's naughty. Yeah. Fuck you.
I'll try to evacuate the sector. Get as many civilians as I can to go to 4th and 6th before it's too late.
Stay put. I'll make it.
It's a pretty long stretch. There you go, that way. God, so you seriously want me to cross all that? No. It's not gonna happen. There's gotta be a way to get up. Like that.
It's no use
That required advanced jumping.
anyway. The gates are locked tight. No one's getting out.
Mara's delusional, not stupid.
So that's where it becomes difficult. You gotta stir the pot. I've kind of come to like a moment of clarity. Stirring chili is hard. Should have taken the blinkers off yet. Ah. Should have stopped while I'm ahead. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. Thank you very much for watching, for those who watch, and yeah, like I got a little bit further, and like it shouldn't take me that long to get this far, but definitely getting there. So thank you very much, and I'll catch you next time.